All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad to be here. I just want to talk about Jermall Charlo, who's been facing Brian Adams this coming weekend, and that is it's somewhat of an intriguing fight. I'll tell you why. Brian Adams is a guy who kind of tries to get to the inside. He has some good skills, and I think he won a tournament just recently as well. Even though he was stopped by a longer fighter, Jermall Charlo's jab is ridiculous, but it should be an interesting fight. Again, it's probably an exhibition bout for Jermall Charlo if he takes it seriously and takes his opponent seriously, and should be a win for him. But still, Brian Adams is a good fighter. Um, Not really. I wouldn't say he's like some of the other opponents that Charlo's faced because he's gone via more of an alternative route. But still, nonetheless, he's a good fighter. So we should see Brian Adams versus Jermall Charlo again. I don't think Brian Adams is anywhere on Jermall Charlo's level. He should be able to dust him, stop him. Um, so we'll see. But Brian Adams has tenacity, he has energy, so that's what's going in his favor. And he fights on the inside. He works to get on the inside of an opponent. So hopefully he's worked on his bobbing, weaving, slipping, sliding, all of that stuff to get on the inside of Jermall Charlo's jab if he can. So that would be the contest. It's an interesting matchup in some ways because Brian Adams could spoil Jermall Charlo's run. It depends, and he has the tenacity and so on to be able to do so. But Jermall Charlo does have a really stiff uh, power jab, so we'll see how it really turns out in the end. But I always want to discuss that very quickly with you guys. I know this is a stream that you guys can actually live make your comments on it. I do one almost every day. As you can see, I'm dressed up to go to work, so I'm gonna get out of here right after this. Um, so I hope you guys have a good one. Any questions you guys have, again, just bring them up. It's not a problem. Um, you guys have a good week. Of course, they talked about the WBC has crowned Canelo. Gave him some sort of honor. I guess he's like a super champion, and the interim champ is like the regular champion. I guess I don't know, but Jermall Charlo is the interim champion. So I hope that's like what the WBA is doing. I hope that. Oh gosh, I hate when I yawn. I don't even know why I do that. Almost like every one of these videos, I do that. I don't know why, but I hope that that means Jermall Charlo will have an opportunity to face Canelo. That's what I'm hoping. Of course, they could just screw that all over, and instead of Jermall Charlo facing Canelo, he faces somebody else. You know, because you do wonder who's he going to face. I mean, is it going to be on the zone? Where's it going to be? Now people are saying that Canelo will face Demetrius Andrade. Um, mm, uh, that he won't face Demetrius Andrade. He'll face GGG. I'm hoping not. I hope he faces Demetrius Andrade next. Not really intrigued or interested in a third GGG fight. I saw Canelo beat GGG twice. Um, GGG may have to wait around a little longer because I think Oscar De La Hoya and Canelo have a point that Triple G right now ain't fought nobody. You know, put himself in a position to face Canelo. Yeah, stop yawning. Fuck. So that's the thing that I got to say about that. Now, concerning Canelo versus, say, Demetrius Andrade, that would be great. So instead of facing Triple G, since Triple G don't want to face Demetrius Andrade, he faced Demetrius Andrade. And then Triple G now has to face Jermall Charlo, or Canelo faces Jermall Charlo, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever at this point in time because Jermall Charlo is the interim champion. Canelo's already the champion, so it better he goes for the last belt and get the undisputed title, which I think that's what he should do. I think he should chase after history and get an undisputed title instead of facing Triple G. Because why? Why does he need to face Triple G? What's that going to do for anything? And people say, well, it would make more pay-per-view numbers. The zone wants to have one of those big bouts. Look, man, honestly, Canelo versus Triple G might make money, but at the end of the day, I think that Canelo versus anybody makes money. Against Danny Jacobs, he made what? What was it? 500,000, 500,000, 600,000 views, subscribe, pay per views. So I mean, Canelo makes money regardless of whoever he faces. Um, he gonna make money. He's a cash cow. So at the end of the day, it's in Canelo's best interest, in my opinion, and in the fans' best interest for him to face somebody else. We have already seen Triple G twice. And for those people that die Triple G fans who make no logical sense, they have no logical sense whatsoever in their brains. They would say Triple G won those two fights. But for those of us who have boxing brains, who understand what's going on, we know Canelo won those two fights. And even though there's a little controversy behind it, as the people like to say, um, I don't want to see it because I think Canelo is just gonna stop Triple G the next time. That would be that. There would be no dispute. You just stop him. And while some people like to see a stoppage, it'd be like we already knew Triple G was going on the downswing, and then Canelo just kind of slam dunk his ass. So I'm not interested in that. I'm more interested in seeing Canelo face one of those young, hungry guys, and Demetrius Andrews is in the best position for that. We also got Billy Joe Saunders and Jermall Charlo, who we have to look at. So those are the guys that Canelo could face, and I'm looking forward to him facing those guys. Really, honestly. Nobody else in the 160 pound division that necessarily I'm interested in Canelo facing, except for Charlo, Andrade, and Saunders. So if he faces any one of those three, wonderful. Preferably Demetrius Andrade because he has a belt. As to what people are saying about Canelo and the WBC, well, Canelo already told the WBC to kiss his ass when he surrendered the belt. So I don't think that Canelo has the WBC in his back pocket at all. I think WBC is trying to, get some status off of Canelo, which they should. But as to say that Canelo is kissing up the WBC, no, I don't think so. Anyway, that's all I got to say for now on boxing. There's a lot of other things that are going on in boxing, in the heavyweight division and the welterweight division with Spence and Porter, Pacquiao, and Thurman. Looking at what Thurman's doing in his preparations, Pacquiao's doing his preparations, Spence and Porter, seeing what they're doing and what they're saying. I'm yet to watch Joey Spencer, so I'll get to that fight soon. But I got to get out of here. So, guys, that's all I got to say for now in the live stream. I'll check you guys later. You guys can always check out my channel. Don't forget to subscribe. And not only subscribe to my channel, but also you can donate to my channel. Don't forget you can donate to my channel by investing your money grand. But we're going to begin an online place where you can donate to, okay? You guys have a good one. Peace. I'm going to be out of there. I'm going to get working on that, too. You guys have a good one. Later.